Good.
You got to turn it on.
That's all.
I got you.
Well, just to tell you a little about the poem, it's called Generation Y, and it's We'll first get out a guy who's the head of our lives.
Amen.
Thank you for inviting us. And this poem is just about our generation and how we believe that our generation is affected by this society. Just to tell a little story, this past weekend I lost one of my close friends to violence, and it really just damages us, really. So this poem, it's an open-minded poem. It's not based on personal experiences, but it's just based on basic observances of what our generation is portrayed to be. And just know that, like, regardless of our generation, we still believe that God, well, most of us do, so we're just trying to outreach to other ones.
Amen.
We believe that God is first and foremost and the one and only. So.
Amen.
Before us, it was Generation X.
We become discombobulated mutations of the standards they set.
Impossible stands because of their mysterious regrets. Our generation lives in its own state of mind.
Generation Y.
Up first, we got the black boys standing on a corner, molding their fingers into numbers they can't even add. And what makes it so sad is most of them come from a decent home with a mother and a dad who would give up everything they had just to save them from all that is bad, but still they continue to wave that red and blue flag while they bust a fat sag offering entrance from the back. And then they get mad when somebody call them a fag, but really,
that's where it all came from.
Police sirens have become our national anthem. The sound of a popping handgun we become to accustom. Generation Y.
They compare her to video vixens, the big booty Judies, the red bone Brazilians with full face of makeup with 24-inch extensions. See, I
come on, girl.
To watch but not listen.
Listen.
To the video girl bending over to pay her way through college.
Listen.
To the little girl going up so she can zip up the dress that you'll probably buy next week. See, our generation is weak. We don't see the pain behind the fame, just the glam and the beauty. Generation Y.
Our alarm clocks has become the sounds of a baby's cry. She's a mother now, so she had to kiss her 10 years goodbye. Oh, and as for Baby Gap, she has become a regular consumer. I speak on behalf of all 60 million baby boomers. She was just too young. Generation Y.
Has the image of beauty been painted by pretending faces, printed on the pages of our weekly magazines, reminding young girls that their stomachs need to be flattening.
So flat the food is what they're rejecting.
And the sight of their malnourished ribs now exposing themselves to just silent screams to be pretty. Enough to be flattering to our society because they don't ever talk to love the beauty within. We are uneducated in the subject, saving ourselves for our husbands. We are not told that what we have is gold, so we transform our bodies into community temples.
Everybody's welcome in.
Generation Y.
Come on, girl.
Our economy is dying. Not enough oil in the society, so our gas prices are skyrocketing, and they wonder why we reach above the stars. Reaching for false promises and wishful thinking that's shot down by the bullies on the playground. See, the government is playing cards with our lives, always winning, never fair. Scavenger hunts with our jobs that were never really there. They're too powerful to take by myself, and my fellow peers are too scared. The government's recessing in this recession. They still haven't learned their lesson. We're failing. Generation Y.
We stole the rainbow, which was supposed to be a godly symbol. Twisted all around, and now it's a I'm gay memo.
Okay.
And boys want to be girls.
I know this all sounds crazy, but let me formally introduce you into our world. Generation Y.
Marriage is a symbol of,
oh, I gotta pray this, so we gotta tie the knots.
whether we love each other or not, we gotta do this for our unborn child that we will soon forget about it, ignoring the voice of God, telling me he's not qualified because he's the sole reason why I cry at night, but he only hits me sometimes, so I guess we're all right.
Right.
Generation
Wow. 36 ounces of Coke with a little water. Now just add the baking soda and stir it up. Yeah, you know the recipe, and in case you don't, it's basic chemistry, but a drug dealer specialty. Guaranteed to take you to another level.
Okay.
These guys have become smarter than your U.S. federal, injecting our communities with infected needles, brainwashing them into criminal activities that are not legal. And on neighborhoods, the smell of drugs linger. As they roll their blunts with artistic fingers, they inhale the smoke of death. Curiosity just told them, hey you, next time just try a little meth. So escape from reality, but actually it's more smarter to give your problems to God and let him be your high.
Okay.
Why?
When I speak,
Nobody can hear me.
it's like I'm drowning in a parade of my own misery. I'm choked with the pressure to succeed, but I'm a defective seed, so I cut till I bleed, and I know I'm 17, a little old for the lullabies. But my parents can't even sober up to hold me close when they see me cry. My A's and B's ain't enough. He had me thinking we made love, but then I turn around and log on to Facebook and he posting pictures commenting about how he beat it up. I forgot how to do when things got rough. My self-esteem has been handcuffed, and every time I finally find the strength to stand up, I'm pushed down by my best friend failure. I'm starting to believe that nobody would even notice if I no longer existed. My fear of living till tomorrow, I can't anymore resist it. I'm tired of asking for God's assistance, so I wrangle my life fixture with the rope in which my neck lays twisted. I can feel my lungs gasping for the oxygen that's lacking in its consistency. I bet they wouldn't even look to find me, swinging softly over the tears-rinsed diary, filled with all the pain shoved inside of me. Generation Y.
Is a single-parent home the new American way of life? Fathers come up missing more than blacks in Bama on a hot summer night. Our generation is segregated by the image of the perfect family. But when we drink reality, it's not how it's supposed to be. Where are the daddies in this fatherless society? Generation Y.
We walk around with slave mentalities. Let the world put us in categories of different nationalities separated by color, defined by the texture of my hair. And you see, we were full aware of Willie Lynch's plans, and you see, we might as well be fans, because we have embraced his way of thinking. We were stuck in the slave system, bound with chains.
Invisible masters.
Embedded in our brains.
The thought that we still need separation. I guess we all forgot we were God's wonderful creation. Generation Y. Generation Y. Generation Y.
Ouch. Yeah. Beautiful.